Hi there, it's Katrin at 3Ps. Welcome to the gym today. We are going to do the third of the basic leg exercises that start off this leg week for us, and that is the deadlift. I'm going to do it with a dumbbell rather than a bar. First, because you're more likely to have a dumbbell at home, so you can do this exercise at home. And then in the gym, often leg days are very, very busy, and trying to get near an Olympic bar to do a deadlift with a bar, you're going to wait and wait and wait, and there's no need to, because there's an alternative, which is to use a dumbbell. If you're doing leg day at the gym, unless you want to be there for hours, then think about having alternatives to the big exercises, using the big equipment so that you can get through your workout. If you're a woman in the weights room, I know I certainly feel often quite visible in the weights room, and I want to get my workout done with as little fuss as possible. So if I get a bench, then I tend to keep the bench, get my exercises done using free weights. So this is a great one for using free weights to do a deadlift. So let me show you, first of all, how the posture works. So you're going to stand nice and tall with your hips in a neutral position, your back in a neutral position. The traditional way of doing any sort of lift in the old days was to tip your hips forward and round out your back. The modern thinking is that's too an extreme a posture, and actually what you want to do is keep your back natural. So have that to show you a gentle arch in your back. You're not looking to do this movement or this movement. You just want to stand with a gentle arch in your back, as if you had a string pulling you up, keeping your back nice and long. Feet are going to face forward, just under your hips. Your shoulders are going to be, again, facing forward, so that basically you're in one straight long position. Chin, as with the squat, if you push your chin in, you will feel, it's not voodoo, you'll feel engagement in your lower abs. That protects your lower back. So do try this at home, I tell you. You just literally push your chin in, you will feel your lower abs tighten. That's what you want to be doing. I'll show you now without a weight first, and then we'll show with a dumbbell. This is like picking something off the floor. You're going to pivot at the hips, you're going to slightly bend your knees, but you're going to keep your legs up, so it's this movement, and then pull and squeeze at the top, down and pull and squeeze up. Now the difference between this and a squat is this movement when you bend your knees. In a deadlift, you're keeping your knees pretty extended, and you're coming down with your chest, and you're stretching here and here. That's why it's so good for your arse, this exercise. Now let's just show it with a dumbbell. Okay. Got a dumbbell here. I tend to do it with both palms facing down. And take the right posture, make sure you're standing nice and tall, chin in to engage your abs. Take it down and push. Take it down and push. Take it down and push. It's just fantastic. If you do a lot of exercise like running, you often lose your arse because you drop a lot of weight, and you don't necessarily develop muscle to compensate. And the result is you can end up with a very flat rear end, which is not, I think, necessarily the look you're looking for. But as a runner, you don't necessarily look that you're behind all the time and realise that you're losing your arse, but you are. If you do squats and lunges and deadlifts, you will not have that problem. You'll have a fantastic rear view. And that's something you can keep for life if you do these exercises. So that is how you do a deadlift without a bar. Hope this was helpful. I'm Katrin from 3Ps. I'm all about weights. I'm all about anybody picking up a weight. Doesn't matter your age, doesn't matter your sex, doesn't matter your level of ability. Everybody can do weights. Everyone can benefit from weights. You can reach us from Facebook at facebook.com/3Ps Media. There's also a free book off if you go onto our website, and that's a free book on alcohol-free drinks. So it's brilliant if you want to have alcohol-free days, but has something nice to have a drink with. So then if you want to get that book download, it's www.3pspublishing.com/alcohol-free drinks. Also, please subscribe here. We'd love to have you. I love having comments and people following me. It's really such a privilege to have you watch. So subscribe. Also leave me a comment if there are particular areas you want me to cover. It would be my pleasure. Post comments here, post comments on our Facebook page. It would be lovely to have you, and I hope you have a really good day and enjoy the gym. Bye.